This is Melyssa Ford, and you are listening to Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored. The boys are not here today, so it's going to be us girls. Well, girl for now,
yes.
Until my other girl shows up with her late motherfucking model important ass.
She's black. That's all you had to say.
CP time. You ain't on CP time.
I was not. Well, I'm also half Creole. So the French Canadian came in strong today.
Oh, hey. Okay, so for everybody who has been living under a rock and does not know who my co-host and very good friend is today, this is Alesha Reneé.
Hi, baby.
Oh, hi, my love. We go so far back to the BET days.
12, almost 13 years. Mm-hmm. We know where bodies are buried.
I know. Yes.
Literally.
Yes, we do. And Tocarra is also part of the BET family from when we were all on the network together. Yes. And that is why I wanted to kind of bring us together for like a reunion sort of kind of thing. Mm-hmm. The boys are out of town. Gio's filming a movie somewhere.
I hear loud stumping.
Yeah, there she is. There she is. Yes, come on in, honey.
Come sauntering in all late.
Yes.
Hi,
boo. Okay, sit down. Tocarra, you got to point the microphone towards your mouth.
Right, I got it. Bam.
You know, we're all comfortable with phallic symbols towards our mouths and stuff. Okay, so it's that kind of show.
Out the gate.
It's right out the gate. So you look fabulous as always.
Thank you. We always look fabulous.
Yes, we do. And so I was just saying to the audience that we all met during our BET day. Yeah, exactly. Did you guys used to call it the plantation like I did?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't call it plantation.
Yowzas.
That's what I used to do. I used to call it the freaking plantation. Tocarra, focus, girl.
I am focused. Okay. I did not call it the plantation. I liked it at BET. I had so much fun. And I was so young and I didn't even realize how great it was. Like, I was so in it. Because I remember I got mad at the writer because, they write your scripts on the teleprompter. And I was like, I don't even talk like that. Who wrote this? I don't even sound like that. Won't you write it in my... Like, I really thought I was the stuff that they had somebody to really write something for me. Mm-hmm. But that was how
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
We were all early and young in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It definitely had its challenges.
Yeah.
I will diplomatically say that.
Okay, tell me about the plantation. What do you mean, plantation?
I mean, I used to feel like a frontline soldier being sent out to battle, the first line who was going to get gunned down immediately. That's how I always felt. However, in hindsight, I will definitely say that I could have had a little bit more chill.
Well, there were some things that just weren't, like sometimes I would get to a shoot, my wardrobe wouldn't be there.
Ham, no burger.
I would have to do
peanut butter, no jelly.
Cereal, no milk.
You see, I was just happy to be there. That's
you also
thing.
came from America's Next Top Model, so I think they treated your contract a little differently than they treated mine. You know what I mean? I can't speak on what Mel's contract embodied because you had your own celebrity as well. So if anyone's going to complain about what happened, it will be me. Because I guarantee you my check was nowhere near as blessed as y'all's.
But let me tell you something. I do have to say thank BET for that too, because I did get a nice check from BET, and they did continue my contract until my contract ran out. Because I know some people, they cut, beforehand. Right.
I like the way you didn't want to put my name out there, but that's okay.
No, I didn't mean it. I'm just being honest. I'm just being thankful that they did treat me well. They treated you really good. Yeah,
I appreciated the fact that you looked out for me a time or two.
I loved you from the very day. I love
shady for the goon.
Yes. These two were my absolute favorites. Not to say that I didn't like anybody there. I love Terrence. I absolutely loved it. Wasn't he just like a little puppy dog running around? And now look at him.
He's doing amazing things. Very proud of him.
He's like the man, suave. He's got the model, gorgeous girlfriend.
And she is gorgeous.
The beautiful house, the career. I'm just like, okay, Terrence. Okay, Terrence. Because I remember when he was like my little puppy dog, Daisy.
Just like puppy dog Daisy. So
like
cute.
This on my leg.
No, I remember when he had a lot of energy too. Yeah, and he used to run around. He was so full of life. And not to say that he's not full of life, but yeah, I remember we were young.
It was just so new.
Brand new.
It was so new. It was so fun.
Even when you look at how they discovered, Terrence, Roxy, Lamorne, and myself, they picked us all out of, off the streets of our prospective cities. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like initially from a contest and then having to grind and earn your title as a host.
Yeah. That was something new that they did.
Yeah, it was something. So of course we all were very green and happy and bubbly. And I was so excited. Like when we met, we had many conversations about shoes just in the hair and makeup room because I just was so unbothered about a lot of stuff. And Mel was she's a big girly girl when she's not being a tomboy. She's such a girl.
I am.
And I'm combat boots all day.
Yeah, no, I can be a little bit of a princess sometimes, but I just love being a girl. I really, really do. I love the fact that we get to change our hair whenever we want to.
Yes, honey.
We get to check out, we just get to, examine every aspect of our personalities. You know what I'm saying? God, seems like it's boring being a boy.
It is.
Even though I have had some penis envy.
When? Because nothing about the male anatomy makes me envy anything that's going on.
It's just because I've always wanted
grumpy old balls.
I just
in a shalangalang. I'm trying to think of the most PC.
because I want
in a shalangalang.
Because I want to stand up when I pee. They just get to whip it out wherever the fuck
do
they
that.
want
You
to.
can stand up when you pee.
I just peed in front of my little nephew. Oh my God, he's 7 years old. Yes, girl, I had to pee so bad. I pulled over the car. I jumped out. I said, and I squatted, and then he went like this.
Oh my gosh.
My daddy said he went.
Oh my gosh, he was watching you pee. Oh man.
And then I said, what? I said, if you can whip it out, I can whip it out too.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
TJ.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Okay, so usually the way we start off the show is we do like a weekend recap. So why don't I start? I don't have much going on in my life, like you all know, basically. So I watched Homeland. I caught up on Homeland.
When did you get back? Because that gram has been popping with international. Girl, bye. What do you mean?
Like, when did you? Where you? Hong Kong? Where was you? Russia? Australia? I mean, where?
The Sultan of Brunei? Like, weren't you out here? Like, doing all the most amazing. So, what do you mean?
I was in Japan snowboarding in Hakuba. Yes, it does sound like some rock star shit until you bruise your tailbone going down a black run.
Try bruising your tailbone falling off the couch.
A tailbone.
Because that's all you're doing on the freaking couch.
That sucks. That sucks. At least I have a story attached to mine.
Continue.
That is amazing. So then 2 weeks later, I got back on a plane and went to Australia, which was amazing. I want to tell everybody, go to Australia if you can make it. It's so amazing. In every way possible, except for the spiders. Their wildlife out there is fucking real. Okay, I ate.
Well, yeah. Remember the kangaroo that knocked the man out?
I
that was everywhere.
The man had to do him back.
He was messing with the dog.
Yes. So I believe you 100%.
No, I'm talking about spiders being the size of your fucking head.
Not here for it.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't here for it either. I was I slept with the lights on.
Yeah, you did.
Just so I didn't see like this.
I would
creeping
die.
up over.
Did you take a picture?
I didn't see anything until I got to the botanical gardens. Then I saw them everywhere. I was like, oh, I got to get the fuck out of here.
But I heard the bigger they are, they're not harmful.
I don't want to find out.
Well, for sure.
No, fuck that shit.
For sure.
Okay, I don't want to. Listen, I run from fruit flies, okay?
For sure.
God damn it, because those fuckers bite me. Right. I don't know what it is. My blood must be sweet.
You're sweet.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. And then after that, grabbed a couple of friends and went to Sequoia National Park, about 200 miles north. Oh my God, so beautiful.
I want to go there.
I just wanted to hug a tree.
Yeah, you did.
And
you did,
and
you?
I hugged. It was hard to fit my arms around because they are like huge, and it was just an awesome experience. And I advise anybody who's got the opportunity to go to a national park, just in general.
For sure,
you got to see
Before
it.
Trump
You just got to kind of
fucks it up.
Exactly. You just kind of got.
He is. He's trying to undo a lot of. Land that President Obama designated as,
landmark. Yeah.
Yeah. So
wow, he's such a cocksucker.
He probably does.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of the above.
Let's
all
go.
The shade.
We can recap. Let's wheel it back. Come again, Selector. Okay. So, anyways, I was catching up on Homeland because I have such an interesting fucking life. Like I hate when a series ends or like when it's just like there's a block of time in which you have to wait for the next season to start.
Binge withdrawal.
Yeah, I feel like what am I going to do with my life now?
It's a real thing. It's binge withdrawal.
Yeah, what am I going to do with my life now?
Yeah.
And then and then they killed off a character who I came to love him so much.
Brody?
No, not Brody.
You watch Homeland too?
No.
No. My best girlfriend watches Homeland, but I heard I need to get into those Homeland streets.
No. Not Brody.
Yeah.
It's this actor by the name of Rupert Friend, and he plays the character Peter Quinn, and he's like a mercenary, like an assassin for the CIA. Ooh. I'm so obsessed with him that I looked him up on Instagram and was thinking about DMing him.
Slide through. Is he married?
Did you press like? Did you like a few pictures?
Right.
Yeah, because you can't go to
you got to set the atmosphere.
You have to set the atmosphere.
Okay, Cam Newton, but did you like it though?
Right, but did you like it though?
What I want you to do is go back and like it.
And like it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and like some of his.
Set the stage.
No, I'm a sneaky stalker. I'm just there just to.
Why stalk when you can have?
I don't know if I can have.
Both of you guys are Scorpios.
You don't know that you can't.
Oh.
Both Scorpios.
But I don't understand. Why am I the one?
Right. Who's like, y'all two totally different Scorpios. I tried to say you Scorpio. I said, wait a minute.
Okay, so
she's a Scorpio too.
She's shimmying me out of my headphones.
Right. Okay, so wait, hold on a second. Question here. So on my way here, I saw this guy standing on the corner, and I almost rear-ended somebody because I was staring at him so hard.
Yeah, you did.
And
like a pervert. Yeah, you did.
And I wanted so bad to like pull my car over and be like, "Hey," like, and then what? I have no game.
Excuse me, sir.
Zero game.
That was enough game right there.
Was he
that
walking?
Was it.
Yeah.
That was it. Period. That was it.
He was in a car too.
No, he was standing there waiting for the light to change, and he looked
hot.
He was fine.
You shot with a girl.
Okay, wait. So paint the scene.
Okay, back up. The
corner of Wilcox and Hollywood. Picture it, Sicily, 1912. Okay,
he was standing on the street corner like a $2 hoe. You can't say it like that, man.
He was standing. He was waiting for the light to change, and I saw him, and I was like, "Damn, he fine." Shit.
What's wrong with that? Pull over.
He getting finer the more I'm staring, and
I'm so sorry. I hope this doesn't come out the wrong way, but you completely caught my attention at this light, and I just wanted to pull over and just say, are you seeing anybody? Because if you're not, I would like to take you out for a drink.
Oh my God, that's so impressive.
Got in there, didn't I?
That was nice, and that was like your radio voice too.
Like that, don't
you?
You
like that too. You
Get into it, TJ. Get into it, TJ.
Miss Reneé, if you nasty.
Please be nasty.
I have to rein these two in.
Be nasty.
Okay, so we know what Alesha Reneé would do. Takara, what would you do in that? Would you approach the guy?
You talking to me? You
okay,
know
yes.
I'm
sorry.
TJ
would have honked her horn.
Right here, hello. Hey, baby, right here.
I lost my mind for a second. Okay.
You know she would have.
Okay. Well, my weekend was not interesting. How was your weekend? What's going on in your life, Alesha Reneé? Because I
go to TJ. Please end on me.
Okay.
Please end on me.
Okay. We're gonna end on you, Miss Fabulosity.
I guarantee you hers was popping.
Yes. What's going on in your life?
Tits
what was happening?
Real nice, by the way.
Oh, thank you. This is the Tocarra.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, it is.
It holds real natural breasts.
Yeah, they do.
love it.
Women.
Yeah, they do.
Who have their own breasts.
Remember, I used to lay on your breasts all the time at BET. I'd be like, I just need to be held.
I might have to put a partition between these two. Okay,
my weekend.
How was your weekend?
I can't really remember, but I'm going reverse. Sunday, I went to church. Where
do you go to church?
I go to one LA church.
Oh, what time? What service do you go to?
Because I live in the neighborhood, so I walk. So I'll go. It don't matter because sometimes I'll go 9 o'clock.
Oh my gosh!
This week I went 9 o'clock. Yeah, because I'm an early bird. I get up at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So 9 is cool. I left my house to like 8. I got there early. I stayed at the bus stop. It ended up being like a marathon of some bikes going past.
Okay.
I think they thought I was there to watch them, but I was cute. I had my afro on, girl, and I had like this cute skirt, and I was smoking a little joint.
Right after church, TJ?
No, before church.
Bet.
Hey, that's from God's earth.
Clarification.
That is from God's earth.
I mean, I know the Lord says come as you are, but
Girl, you gotta come. I was ready because I put you.
Listen. So I posted a picture, not to cut you, but because you mentioned weed. So I posted a picture of me in the Sequoia National Park, and I'm smoking a joint.
Right.
And you should see all the flack I got. I was like, what the fuck? It's not like I threw a kid over the fucking canyon or something like that. I'm smoking a joint. It's not even a cigarette.
Turn the comments off. I just learned you can do it. You can turn the comments off.
Sometimes there's certain posts that you got to post and you just want to be in your glory.
Business. Like, like I know what I'm doing. I know some people like it, some people don't. But you know what? I don't care what y'all think.
Take it in or keep scrolling.
Right.
Keep scrolling.
I mean, I don't understand why people like condemn people for the choices that they make when it's something as innocuous as smoking weed. Like, what the fuck is the problem?
Well, and you were just in the earth. It's not like you were getting ready to operate like a car.
I'm in a
pick
park.
Anybody up.
But no, I just read the best meme on Instagram. That was like the fastest runner.
Did you say a meme?
Is it meme?
It's a meme.
Thank you.
I want you just to.
Thank you. Help us out.
You see, I had to grab it in. I said, hold on.
Let me get away
First
with
of all,
that.
Keish, you've been letting her walk around here saying a meme. Keish.
Tocarra.
Keish, I got a bone to pick with you when we're done. A meme.
Right, what is it?
A meme.
A meme. Okay,
Yes.
Thank you.
What was the meme you saw?
Thank you. The meme. Am I saying it right?
Meme.
Okay. The meme. It was saying that the fastest runner in the world smoked cannabis and the fastest swimmer in the world smoked cannabis. It's like, we all do it. I don't know why it's this underground secret life. Like, you can't perform. You can perform surgery probably better when you high.
I don't want a surgeon performing on me high. I just want the record to reflect, and I want the universe to grab that. I do not want
Tocarra,
a surgeon to operate on me.
Get a hold of yourself
high.
right now. You know what? I find that when I go into the gym and I've had a little toke, my workouts are like on point. Yes. When I'm in front of the mirror and I'm putting my makeup on, you better believe the face is.
So do you smoke?
You know I don't smoke.
Okay. Yeah,
you know I'm the cornball.
You sound like a non-smoker.
You know I'm the cornball.
I'm like a non-smoker over here.
I am Susie non-sunshine.
No, I love it though. God was good.
I tried one. I did try one time with my girlfriend Chantel, and it was significantly. Smoker's cough. I don't smoke. It was very much so more than enough because you guys know I'm already like chipper and bubbly, and when I get high, I'm like, hi, man. And then I have the worst crash, and I just go to sleep, and I just think that's not what life is all about.
That's so nice. You got to know yourself.
I'm not present.
Right. You got to know what you.
Yeah. It doesn't do for me what it seems to do for everybody else.
I love to have sex when I'm high.
Okay,
Ooh,
man.
Yeah.
When I can get it.
Right. All right, Scorpio.
It's amazing. I swear I feel like I'm talking to God.
Really? Hey.
Well, sex is amazing, period.
Yes,
That's
it
what
is.
it was made for.
When you can get it.
From what I remember.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been 3 long, hard years. But from what I remember, it was nice. Well, you know, my ex was perpetrating a fraud that he wanted to be celibate because Jesus told him that I was his wife.
Don't tell me you found out otherwise.
He was a hotep type of guy. You know, one of those guys that just comes saying that, you know, you are my queen and we're supposed to do things differently. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, he's stiff dicking somebody else. But, you know,
no.
I'm not bitter about it.
No. Bastard. Fuck him. I said fuck him then. I say fuck him now. With a 14-inch dildo.
Him? I don't think you liked him.
No, I didn't really like him. I didn't like him. He just gave me a bad energy.
That's what another girlfriend of mine said.
He gave me bad energy. I didn't believe him.
Yeah, that's what another. Well, you were right.
I didn't believe him.
You were right.
Yeah, so I didn't like him. Yeah, I'll tell a girlfriend straight up and down about her man. Like,
you didn't tell me, Mel.
Well, you know. No, I didn't. I didn't. Because you just seem so happy. And
was.
And then it's just like intuitive, like I'm kind of getting like a bad energy. But how do you say that?
Right. So, but you did not know? You know? Was there signs?
I didn't know. No.
You did,
I did what typical women do. We make excuses for some of the bad behavior. Oh, his dad wasn't present, or you know, the last girl hurt him really bad. No, maybe he's just an asshole, and he's just not your person. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not to say that he's not loving on the next woman the way she deserves to be loved on, but he damn sure wasn't giving the goon what she needed. Get me. That's your kisses.
Happening?
Don't wipe your kisses off of me. Taking the loving I can get how I can get it.
Okay.
Girl,
so
I want my kisses.
You went to church. You smoked some weed.
Yeah.
That's
watched a bike marathon go down La Brea. Then I end up going to El Compadres. I had some drinks.
Which El Compadre? Because I'm about to break you all the way down.
What has happened?
I don't know.
Which one, TJ?
The one on Sunset.
Don't ever go there again.
Why? You found a cockroach in your drink?
A roach in my chicken tortilla soup. That used to be my spot. Remember, I lived down the street from you.
Right. Don't share your experience with me like that.
I'm trying to help you. Go for the drinks because their margaritas are popping.
Oh, yeah, they come out with the fire.
Margaritas are popping.
You found a roach in your food? And I think I would fucking die.
It was the second to the last bite.
Oh,
but let me tell y'all, because y'all know God loves me.
Yes.
So I saw it in my mind. Don't even do it. I saw it in my mind. Leash, look down. Leash, look down. I kid you not, as loudly as I'm talking to y'all right now, right? Mm-hmm. I look down and I'm like, that's a seasoning that looks unfamiliar. I move it around to fucking roach that repositioned itself on my fucking spoon.
Oh my God.
Threw up.
Oh my God.
And then some.
Oh my God.
El Compadres on Sunset. I'm sorry.
Wow.
They did me dirty.
How long ago was this?
It doesn't matter. Right. It doesn't matter. And I'm concerned that it matters to you how long. They got roaches, TJ.
I'm not going to El Compadres on Sunset no more.
Oh my God.
Where the other one at? It's on what street?
Downtown. Go downtown. Try again.
How about you just pick another Mexican restaurant?
How about that?
Okay, well, after that.
With an A rating.
I went to Dave & Buster's and had some drinks.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Right,
Nice.
we're back.
Nice.
Yeah, so you want to tell us about your weekend?
Thank me. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much. I will never go back. I can a roach.
Yeah,
oh my
will.
God, no, I'm not.
Yeah, you will. You lied to me to my face, girl. The first question you asked me was how long ago.
Listen, just go to Toca Madera.
I'm not
just
going.
Just go to Toca Madera.
Where is it?
On 3rd.
Yes.
And what?
3rd in La Cienega.
It's so good.
What's
clean.
Toca Madera. I'll take you.
Music is popping.
I will take you. Okay.
I
was crying.
Y'all should have put me on a long time
I
ago.
cried. That was my spot.
I would be upset if I were you too.
So you understand me a little bit.
Yes, TJ. I went there for, I used to live right behind it in those lofts.
Okay.
And then I found a roach.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let it go, girl.
All right. So no, it's fine. Did Weekend anything that you want to report? I know you're a little over people right now.
Oh, I just was about to say I came to the conclusion that I'm over people.
Yeah, I get like that.
Yeah,
I get like that sometimes where I feel like I get so much energy and just like whatnot that I need to go back home and decompress and recharge and restore.
It's a lot going on.
A lot.
It's a lot going on. And I think, because every Wednesday I post an inspirational post on my Instagram, and I'm going to when we leave here. Mm-hmm. And it's just going to be when to know when it's time to disconnect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And as an actor with so many ebbs and flows, sometimes the pendulum is swinging in your favor, and sometimes you think you're going to be swinging on Sunset. Mm-hmm. Turning tricks to make next month's rent. Right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Instagram and
life is real.
Life is real. Social media can be such a trap because
it is a trap.
It's the highlight reel to what everyone is doing, and I have found myself in a space that I'm like, well, damn, you went there, you did that. Ooh. I've always wanted to do that. Mm-hmm. I've always wanted to go there.
Yeah,
she got a man. How she got a man?
Yeah, exactly. And every day I see an example of she has a man. Wow.
So I'm in a space where I have to disconnect. I'm not watching the news. So I told my friends, if anything tragic happens, but yet good for the human race,
let me know
what I mean.
Let me know.
Let me know. That I want to celebrate.
Okay.
Sorry.
By the way, I have to give a shout out to the ladies on The Real and Adrienne Bailon because they gave Hollywood Unlocked a massive shout out. Like they talked about it for a good 5 minutes.
Wow.
So Hollywood Unlocked features the hot or not shot. So like they'll post a picture and they posted a picture of Adrienne Bailon. Okay. And she looked really, really cute in it. And, it was hot or not hashtag. Right. And so people come into the comments and they say hot or not. She came into the comments and she was like, ew. And she starts trolling herself. Which I thought was hilarious.
Right, that sounds funny.
And so did Lonnie Love.
Right.
And she was just like, I just basically tried to take the air out of somebody's sails before they could do it.
Ooh. Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
right.
Masterful.
But that's what we've come to.
Masterful.
Like that's what this has come to. That we got to beat the trolls at their own game. That's fucking annoying.
Yeah, but it's very sad, but it's very reminiscent to Eminem on 8 Mile when he was like, I'm gonna say everything about me before you can say it. Yeah. So then we can get to the business at hand.
Yeah, I use that as a verb. Yeah. You're gonna 8 Mile the situation, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
It is sad. Like, why can't people just say she is a beautiful woman and I'm so happy for all her success and just let that sit where my Houston just came out.
It did. You sound just like Beyonce there.
I was like, something, reel that back. And just be happy.
Dialect classes.
Oh my gosh,
it's kicking. God damn it!
Be quicker than that. You almost had it.
Okay, well, speaking of trolling, so Serena Williams just accidentally announced that she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay, but
congratulations. It wasn't an accident.
No. It was an accident.
Yeah, she said she meant to send it directly to somebody else.
Yeah. So basically, what happened was she took a Snapchat of herself, a Snapchat photo, and she titled it 20 weeks. So she was trying to, basically chronologically kind of whatever.
Her pregnancy.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Keep tabs on the pregnancy and her growth and et cetera, et cetera. So she meant to just hold on to it.
Right.
But she ended up sending it out to the world.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was just about 5 or 6 days before she planned on letting the world know anyways that she was pregnant. Yeah. And I mean, congratulations to her and her fiance. Yeah. I'm super happy for her. Like super happy for her. And I mean, but speaking of trolls, there was the Romanian Federation Cup captain. What's his Ili Nastase or some shit?
Nastasha,
Nasty
whatever.
Is what we'll call him because he had a comment where he was overheard by saying, "Do you think?" Or sorry, he was overheard by saying, "Let's see what color it has. Chocolate with milk." As a question.
It's disgusting.
So she addressed the comment by basically quoting Maya Angelou's very famous poem, Still I Rise. Right. Mm-hmm. She handled the situation with dignity and class. But, I read the comment, and this is a legit question. Do you think that this was a racist comment or just a comment made in extremely poor taste? Because the fact of the matter is her fiance, the owner of Reddit, is a white man. So she's going.
Aren't you biracial?
I am biracial. I'm definitely biracial. So I've kind of just been analyzing what people determine to be racist and what is just in poor taste. Somebody actually called me racist. I was like, can I be racist? I'm half black and half white from the most liberal country in the world. Can I be racist? I didn't think so. I didn't think it was possible.
Well,
I didn't.
I was just
legit
watching
don't know.
David Banner on the other show that he did, some kind of morning show, and he was talking about
Breakfast
being.
Club.
Yeah, I just didn't want to mention that since we was on this show.
He was talking about what?
No. I don't think
No. We're super duper fans of the Breakfast Club. Yeah. Those are the homies. Those are the homies.
So he was. I was like.
Yeah.
Right. So he was on the Breakfast Club, and he was talking about being racist and white supremacy and stuff like that. And he was saying the problem is with black people that we're not racist. He's like, because race is like the root word, and basically saying that it's just a people who look out for themselves, who hire themselves, who support themselves, and that black people need to be racist. Like, we're not racist. Like, we're so open and lovely and forgiving, and then we make excuses like, oh, is that just them, or they just don't know no better, or we just give them a pass instead of being like, well, no, that was offensive, or because we feel like we have to hold or bite our tongues in some way because we don't want to be labeled as racist, as if it's a negative thing.
Right.
Well, I think that the overall ideology of what he was trying to convey is good, as in we should have more empowerment within our culture. It should be more like we're taking back certain words that at one point was very negative within us, taking that power away, more ownership. However, when words are directed to us from an outside, from someone outside of our culture and our race, I have an issue with that personally. Do I think he was racist, the white guy? I think it was an ignorant comment. Yeah. And he's also 70 years old. So you have to look at what the world was during his time.
Racist.
You know what I mean? Like it definitely was. So he's just an old, surly 70-year-old fart, saying dumb shit.
Okay. So it definitely came from a place of ignorance.
For sure.
But now,
and who cares what the baby's going to be? The baby's black.
Period.
You know what's funny? So we have.
Don't I take your? I know you're half Canadian. You are black.
Period.
Well, I'm not. I'm full Canadian, but I'm half black, half white.
Half white. Sorry.
So people have taken issue with me for embracing both, but embracing the fact that I'm both half black and half white. Yeah. And they basically said to me, but America only looks at you, and people only look at you like you are a black woman. And I'm just like, okay, look, here's the thing. I'm not really into the labels like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't define myself by color or even by gender first. The first way I start to describe myself is, besides fine, is intelligent, is compassionate. I describe adjectives that describe who I am as a person, those are things that come really far down the line. That's just what you see.
Well, that's the first thing that you see, though, before you get into all. But then people have gotten on me about the fact that I embrace the fact that I am half white. And I'm just like, well, how can I disrespect my mother and not do that? I still have my mother. My father passed away when I was 15 years old. So that's who I looked at every single day of my life. And she, like I said, is the whitest woman on the planet. And you've met my mom. You've both met my mom. Yeah. I look just like her, don't I? Isn't it crazy?
I think that the overall thing is that, especially when we get into the semantics of, well, I'm half this and I'm half that, yes, when you walk out into the doors, you are a beautiful caramel complected woman. You are a black woman, right? But it's not to negate that your mother is a white woman, right? But I think because within our culture, we have such a big stymie between people not wanting to own that they're black,
right,
and wanting to be so quick to say, well, I'm, Afro-Latina and I'm this and I'm all of these other things.
There's something wrong with being black.
So I think, and I'm not saying that. I've known you for 12, 13 years. I know that's not your thought.
I love the fact. I love being black, but I love my mom, and I love what she's the ideals that she's ingrained in me, her, just her philosophies, et cetera, et cetera. And there is there's just differences. Whenever I listen to my girlfriends talk about how they were raised by their black mother, I'm just like, my mom didn't do any of that. Everybody knows a black mother. You want to cry? I'll give you something to motherfucking cry about. My mom didn't do that shit. My mom also did not put any moisture in my hair. That is a typical white woman thing to do. God damn it. And I paid a hefty price for that shit. But there's other things that I learned from her, and I don't know. I'm grateful for. I'm just proud of who I am and what I am,
and everything that makes
exactly
up Melyssa.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's not like I think that one side of me is better than the other. I don't think that they're equal measure. Yeah. Equal measurement.
I just think for some people they just want to hear, oh no, I know I'm a black woman, but I also appreciate and love the fact that my mother's white and I have aunts and uncles and cousins and a grandmother and all of these other cultures or whatever that make up me. I know how the world views me when I step outside my door, but I will never negate this side of me that makes me too.
Okay, so question for the both of you. There was, oh my God, these corporations with products are really, really, what they need to do is they need to have a more diverse group of creatives, because they don't. It is clear that they just have a bunch of white people in the room, and that's just clear from the messages that they keep pushing out. So the most recent line of products that has caught the ire of everybody is Shea Moisture. I didn't even know what had happened until I saw a tweet from Trey Songz
slithering as she was saying that.
And why? I haven't heard about this.
Because my very good, two of my our girlfriends, their cousin owns that line. So Tread.
So then what the fuck happened? So hold on. So let me just
draw ever so lightly.
So let me just lay out for everybody, especially Tocarra, who doesn't know what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. So
where have you been?
I've been like you. I've been disconnecting from the news, from social media.
I know that one, though.
Okay, so this is what happened. So Shea Moisture, which is a line of products. It's body care products. It's hair products. And as you can tell by the name, Shea Moisture, it's geared more towards the African-American community. About 95% of their clientele is African-American. Yeah. Okay. So they put out an ad recently, a commercial that featured, was it ad, commercial, something like that?
It was a commercial.
It was a commercial that featured all white women using.
Predominantly. And one woman who was very clearly of multi ethnicities.
Okay.
Quoted right? I'm trying to help you.
Okay. None of us. Nobody who looks like 1, 2, 3 was in that commercial.
For sure.
Okay. And so basically, they've caught the ire of their entire customer base.
Yes. Right.
Okay. Yes. So that just comes on the heels of the fucking tone deaf ad that Pepsi put out.
This is when inclusion goes wrong.
I mean, the worst part is the fact that they were really trying to like kind of attach themselves to this resistance movement.
Pepsi, yes.
And they fucked up royally.
Here's the thing. I wasn't mad at the Pepsi commercial in its totality because I do think that the message that they were trying to overall send about how the people like, you know, the Kardashians and the Jenners who are in their own bubble, in their own world. I'm sorry. They're not as connected to the issues and what's going on until they see it right there at their front door. And we do need their audience to get involved with the resistance and know what's going on in and around their country and within, you know, our political society. However, they definitely should have edited out the ending where Jenner hands the cop a Pepsi and all the world is...
Oh, and threw her wig at a black girl?
And threw the wig.
I couldn't find that part.
Forgot
I wanted
that
to
one.
see that, so I didn't see her throw her wig at the black girl.
I do remember that. She did like that. It was very like a 1-2
And the black girl caught it, or she just like, or she was standing there.
She didn't even know it was coming at her.
She did her job.
Just like a cum shot. Just like right in your...
stand right here and
right in your face, and you're like, whoa, what happened?
Catch your weave. You people know how to do that, right? Catch a weave. Catch your weave. Yeah, they fucked up on that one. So the 2 parts they could for sure edit out.
Yeah. Okay. So you didn't have that much of a problem with the Pepsi ad.
No. Don't misquote me now.
Sorry.
I had a problem with it, but I think that what they were trying to get across is important. No. People like her are in their own bubble, and we do need them involved with the resistance. However, you're not the problem solver of the problem,
right?
You know, and police brutality within, you know, severely disenfranchised communities is not going to be solved by handing them a Coke and a Pepsi and a smile.
Okay,
that's not going to do it.
Well, there was also, I don't know if you guys saw the Nivea ad that came right after the Pepsi situation.
White power or white is right?
No, girl. It was not white power.
White power.
Actually, you know what? They had
sure?
Hold on.
Because I know which one you're talking about.
Hold on. It was white is purity.
White
is purity. And this is Nivea.
Okay.
And I literally say hashtag fuck Nivea because back in 2011 they had an ad featuring a black man and the tagline was re-civilize yourself.
Re-civilize?
Yeah. No, I'm like, they're a German-based body care company, and I'm literally First of all, I fucking hate them. Like, the smell of their products make me want to fucking vomit.
Well, I'm glad that you're telling me this after I already bought like a thing. So when I'm done using the Nivea that's
throw
at
that
the crib, because I already paid
bitch,
for
I got some body butter in my bag for you. Throw that shit in the fucking garbage.
I don't go to El Padre. Don't eat. Don't put Nivea body lotion on.
As financially stable as
I'm not even joking. I have body butter in my bag for you. Okay. You can keep that and throw the Nivea fucking out in the fucking garbage. Okay, right. Like I can't right now. I really, really can't. Okay, so speaking of Pepsi's recent attempt at sympathizing with the resistance movement that they caught the L of the century on. Heineken decided to take their misfortune and put out, spin it for themselves. And I think that they did a really, really good job. So basically what they did was they have 2 people with a wildly divergent set of values and beliefs. Like example, they'll have like a white man who considers himself leaning very far right. The new right is what he called it. And they have him sitting with a black woman who describes herself as a feminist. So they have wildly diverging viewpoints, and it has them constructing kind of like a chair and a table set. And then they sit down and then they discuss.
I haven't seen that commercial.
Yeah,
I would love to see it.
I mean, I think that I think that they hit the nail on the head, you know, in terms of trying to encourage people to have a discussion about our differences rather than, you know, fucking going full blown scorched earth and just trying to, you know.
What commercial was this?
It's a Heineken commercial,
Heineken
and it was just released, and they're receiving a lot of praise for it because they've definitely tapped into what the conversation needed to be about and how to capitalize off of that.
Don't they have like a PSA or something where it's like, are you offended because I'm married to a white woman, like a black guy?
Heineken?
No, not Heineken. It's just like, I think it's like a PSA or something, but it's like, let's have a conversation, because it's like, are you mad at me because I'm black? Are you mad at me because I'm dating this white woman? Like, they asking all these different questions, but it's like all different types. Like, are you mad because I'm an immigrant or whatever?
I need you guys to send that to me.
Yeah.
I need you all to send, because I don't want, you can't learn from someone who thinks like you do.
Right. I agree.
Right?
I agree.
So I have no problems whatsoever with having a conversation with someone who has opposing viewpoints than I, because in my mind, that's the only way I'm going to learn and grow and stretch. Like, we all pretty much think, comparable on a lot of different things. We've had our own discussions about certain stuff, so I know where we differ. However, having a conversation with someone who leans more right, where I'm more so liberal, that's how I'm going to learn, right? But having that conversation in a space where you're not feeling judged or that I'm right and you're wrong, or that you're right and I'm wrong.
Yeah, and it's interesting that you say that because, Charlemagne, he gets a lot of flack for, just about everything. Right. The man can't do anything without getting it. Even though everybody is basically riding his dick right now because of his book, Black Privilege, I'm so proud of him.
Opportunity comes to those who create it. Make sure you guys pick it up right now. He is my brother, so yes, I am promoting shamelessly.
Yes, he's literally like my brother as well. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of like everything, just the abundance and the blessings that he's receiving right now. Yeah. I don't know anybody who's more deserving of it. He's just such an awesome person. But people criticize him for his for his viewpoints, and then the fact that he'll sit down with a Tommy Loren, and you guys are familiar with who she is, okay? And so you know exactly. And so I think that speaks to who he is. He is naturally intellectually curious. He wants to find out how somebody can think the way that she does and just kind of like spout off the ridiculous ideas that she does. He wants to know why, like, where does it come from? He wants to analyze you. It doesn't necessarily mean that this person's going to be his next best friend. Right. Yeah. But he absolutely feels like just because me and you have differing, viewpoints doesn't mean that we can't have a conversation about what they are, and I can learn to understand you. Doesn't mean I'm going to agree with you. Right. And I feel like, more people should operate like that.
When respect moves to the table before your desire to be right in every situation.
That's a good one.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
Take it, boo.
Honey, thanks for sharing.
Take it. But I'm so serious. When respect gets to that table first, so at the end of the day, I may not like or agree with half of what's coming out of your mouth, but I respect where you're coming from. It's not hurting me personally. Right. So I'm going to learn and listen. Yeah. And maybe we'll have a conversation that shifts your narrative and maybe some things that I can shift on. But I think that that's what's wrong with a lot of, I'm not going to necessarily just say Trump supporters, but Trump supporters.
Right. Trump supporters.
Is that when certain things are glaringly staring at you in the face, the fact that you're not in any capacity willing to have a conversation about, can you see how this can be hurting to us as a whole? Yeah. Can you see how this is inciting, people to, have hate versus tolerance and understanding and compassion and, so that's an issue. So I always understood the necessity to have conversations with people with opposing thoughts versus this is fun. Yeah. But you haven't taught me anything. Right. No shade. Yeah. But
I mean, you're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today.
All right, man.
Don't learn today.
Okay, so listen. Gonna go into the gossip mill a little bit. And I gotta. I know you know this. So apparently Jesse Williams.
What did you just do?
You know this.
I know you know.
Tocarra. Yeah. She's Snapchatting right now, everybody.
This is for social media. This is going to be good.
I got you.
Then you're going to get more followers.
Yeah, I got you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Help me get more followers.
It's all right, TJ.
Got to get my followers.
Can you take your dick off the table, please? Take your dick off the table.
My what?
Your dick. Take your dick off the table.
Hilarious. These two, I can't.
It's a word. You're going to want me to do this. I'm bringing all my followers to the table, girl. You want me to post. Okay? And I'm going to take them all because I definitely have none.
Okay, let's talk about Jesse and his wife.
Okay, so Jesse Williams has reportedly filed for divorce.
Oh, man.
Okay. Damn. And we all came to love Jesse Williams, not just for being on Grey's Anatomy and fine.
He's leading the resistance.
But exactly. And it's because he's spoken up and leading the resistance. Yes. He's been like a very prolific voice for the whole Black Lives Movement.
Right. Yeah. And that's why we don't judge the messenger and we just take the message.
Motherfucking Luya.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yes.
It's like, because we're all imperfect. You know what I mean?
I was going to ask you guys that.
Yeah, I don't think that because of what he's going through right now in his personal life takes any validity away from his message or from what he said or what he stands for, or, we all come short. and his word was great, and we needed that, and we can't just let.
But not for nothing, it's just not your business.
Oh,
Yeah.
say that.
Yes. It's just what goes on between a husband and a wife is between a husband and
You're
a
right.
wife.
You're right. But we do live in this day and age where, not even the day and age. I mean, like, there's been, gossip rags forever. People Magazine, Us Weekly, whatever. The Inquirer before all that. We are obsessed with celebrity lives. People people in general are obsessed with like the one percenters.
They're obsessed. And then I think they were even saying something. I don't know if it's a rumor or gossip, but I guess he's dating someone new. And,
Minka Kelly.
And she's white. Yeah. So he went from like a mixed girl to the white girl. So now they mad about that.
I think they're shooting a movie.
But they're shooting a movie. I don't think there's anything.
And that's what I said too. They're shooting a movie. They always do that when you're shooting a movie with someone. They always make you a love interest. Like you're dating off screen.
I mean, I personally would love to see him with another woman of color. But I mean, who he's dating or marrying to, should she not be, doesn't make the words that he's saying any less true, right? I mean, like, no one's dragging Harry Belafonte over the coals or Sidney Poitier, who are married to white women, and they're still speaking up about rights of people of color, So, I mean, we have got to stop doing that to ourselves.
Yes.
And I know the black people are going to come for me. That's okay. Because
come on, Bo.
I don't care. I love my people. They're fervently.
Yes.
Right? But I think that when hiccups like this come along in the road to tear one another down, we don't need that.
Right.
There's plenty of people outside of our house coming in, trying to tear down these walls. We don't need to be the people to tear down our own shit. We got to be the people fortifying this thing. Right? Because at the end of the day, what's happening between he and his wife is not my business. It's not your business. It's not paying any of our bills.
Right.
So people caping for, he probably did her wrong and this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
That's for them to handle.
Right. I agree.
I want your voice on the front line because you have power behind that voice.
Yeah.
Speaking up for me because I don't have that much power behind my voice. And I'm going to use my platform the best that I can to serve my people and my community.
Yeah. I guess it's just the fact that, we want to look at Jesse Williams and, his counterparts as like whole people. I mean, in comparison to him, Mahershala Ali, when he... who I just love.
All respect to his wife.
Yes.
That's a double scoop of chocolate that the Lord surely took his time to melt. That's right.
Yes. Okay, so back to what the fuck was my point? Okay, so anyways, I loved when he got up to accept his, would you too? Sorry. When he got up to accept his award, I know. When he got up to accept his Oscar, he got up there and he was just like, I want to thank my wife. Yes. And I want to thank my wife. And I want to thank my wife. And I was just like, you just got even more perfect.
Right. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
But that's hers.
Yeah, no, it's all hers. And I don't know her, but she doesn't know that I'm living vicariously through her. Yeah.
So you want them to win?
Yes, I do.
I think that's the thing for me.
You do. You want your heroes to live the fairy tale life. Have the perfect marriage, the perfect kids, perfect, and it's just not.
But isn't that the problem when we put celebrities on a pedestal and we don't allow them to be real and to be people?
No.
Right? Like I know you personally, so I know some things. You know things about me.
We know a lot.
But when it comes to work is the only thing that needs to speak. That's the only thing that we've offered up to people. That's the only thing at play here. The work. Judge me by my work. Yeah. Because in my personal life, I'm not saved and sanctified.
That's the way. I think that's like a consistency with the three of us is we don't kind of throw our personal lives out there.
And we know each other.
Right. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
But we don't.
Yeah, we do.
We don't broadcast our personal lives for the sake of the public's consumption.
Right.
Just because when shit goes wrong.
I did one time and I learned with my last relationship with he whose name shall not be mentioned.
Yeah, Voldemort. It's just called the motherfucker Voldemort.
Rasputia. The trench bolt. Such a oh, Mel. But trench bolt. Fucking Matilda. I'm not doing this with you. I'm sorry. But the one time I did, I deeply regretted that. So I think, but you know why people do that, right? Because it gives them a break from what's going on in their life.
Right.
Right. So I'm going to immerse myself in your celebrity life because then it keeps my mind distracted from the fucked upness that's going on in my own personal life.
Right.
If people would just be real about themselves with that, I guarantee you there would be less interest in celebrities' real lives.
Right.
Fix your shit.
Yeah, because we got a lot of stuff to do. Every day is something to do. Every single day. We ain't got no time to be doing
I'm going to start calling you Ayanla.
Ayanla needs to be on the front lines for these people. Fix your shit.
You're Reneé.
You're so interested in what's going on in Jesse Williams' life because you know what? You haven't had dick in so long. You just want the thought that maybe that blue-eyed bandit will come knocking on my door. He's not, girl.
No, girl.
He's not on.
So
the
hold on.
Tuesday.
So wait, should I stop holding out hope for Janet Jackson's soon-to-be ex-husband?
Now you can always shoot for the stars now.
I will try to find some
Shoot your
game
shot,
for
girl.
that
Voice,
one.
girl.
Shoot your shot.
Go.
He's fine. He's so fine.
But that would never be you.
What?
You would never.
Why?
I know you. You would never.
Why? Because of the burqa and the hijab?
Just from the
Honey, hand
we
it
believe,
over.
girl,
Can
bye.
I embroider it?
Girl, bye. If we just believe the rumor mill, because I don't know them personally, I don't know what's going on in the boudoir. But if we just believe the boudoir, you would never let a man control you to that level. And you can lie and fake the funk in front of all these people and say that you would. 13 years in the game, Mel. Don't come for me. Okay, carry on.
All right, fine. Fuck off. Fine.
I had to bow my head on.
You saw TJ got quiet.
So listen, I was just thinking to myself, I was like, there needs to be a show about internet trolls.
Ooh.
You know, where people get to meet the people that have been trolling them. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking this just the other day.
Ooh.
What popped up on my timeline, the creators of Catfish are creating a show where people get to meet their internet trolls.
Ooh, you got to be quicker than that.
Right.
You almost hit it. I got you $1. Got you $1. You gotta be quicker than that.
I love that commercial. Okay, but so wait. Okay, first I want.
Damn, Mel, we could have had some money.
I know. Shit, fucking Nev. He's too smart, motherfucker.
But when you first said it, the first thing I thought was the catfish. I'm like, that's like catfish.
It's those guys. Okay, so wait. So talk to me about a time where you guys have been trolled by somebody. It could be something recently where somebody said some shit where you were like, damn.
People always attack my faith.
Always. Because you are very vocal about it.
They always attack my faith.
In what type of way? How?
Like more recently, that's what's wrong. He read me for filth. I'll edit it because I haven't been saved all my life. So if I say this how I really want to say it.
But this is the show where you could say exactly what the fuck you wanted.
Yeah, I kind of want to act like Jesus knows my name.
Okay,
you know?
all right. Go ahead.
At least my first one. Maybe not my last one today. Can I halfway be a heathen?
Okay.
So he was just like, see, that's what's wrong with you. Beep, 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 beeps. All y'all do is follow what the white man taught y'all. You know those super woke, super blacks.
Yeah. Was he standing on the corner of 35th and fucking 7th in New York City? You're selling all the fucking bean pies.
But no, I mean, I just really got. Because my thing is you can feel how you feel about your relationship with God, right? I'll never negate that.
Yeah.
You may believe in Buddha, you may be a Hinduist, you may just be all about the enlightenment, this, that, and the third. And that's cool, right? I'll never come to your front door and try to knock it down.
Right.
Don't come for me.
Right.
Because I've seen God move in my life firsthand.
Yes.
So this isn't something that the white man beat and ingrained in me and my people.
Right.
Their words, not mine. Right? This is something that I have through time and trial come to know for a fact that God is real.
Okay.
Hello.
And he came for you. All right. And so, Tocarra, give me a story as to when you've been trolled.
Gotta be quicker than that.
That stuff don't move me. It don't bother me.
When's the last time somebody made a comment where you were like, what the fuck?
They don't say anything about TJ.
She really is very well liked.
Yeah.
Yeah, your Q rating's pretty high, girlfriend.
Yeah,
I've always envied that about you.
They don't say anything to TJ.
Yeah.
I've noticed that. Lightweight jealous. They don't say anything. I'm a little bitter about it. They don't say anything about TJ.
I don't. Thank you.
She gets all the love out here in these streets.
But in that circumstance, would you ever want to meet somebody who had trolled you on the internet? You don't care. Okay, you don't care. You would want to meet them.
Why don't you like me?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. Like,
What is it about me that vexes you so?
Right.
You know,
I like that.
What is it about me? Because what you're going to teach me is what you don't like about yourself.
Exactly.
Because that hatred and that
we
pain
preaching up in here, people.
I mean, past the collection plate.
Yes.
You know, but that's all it is.
It's
It's just, you know, like because here's the thing. And I've always told y'all this, and we're not doing this just because the cameras are rolling. And you know, like girl crush for days.
I know.
I lay my head on your breast. And I mean it when I do it. Me illuminating your light and illuminating your light never dims mine.
No.
It's not the absence of my own.
Right.
And I think a lot of times because people aren't within their own space and set within themselves, that it's intimidating when you walk into the room with all of this, or when TJ floats into the room on a whim, you know, and instead of trying to box that in, it's like, yes, girl, yes. Now, and she owns that space. Like you two own a room when you walk into that space. It's intimidating to a lot of people. So what is it about me that you don't like? Because what you're going to teach me is what is less about yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I think that I would want to come up against some of my, internet trolls. Not all of them. I mean, like the ones that ask me if I'm driving a fucking Honda Accord. I'm like, does game do all your thinking for you? You fucking troglodyte. Move aside, motherfucker. Shit. No, but the ones who have a real debate, like they really have like a formed opinion based on things that they've heard me say that they've taken out of context or they got absolutely wrong, but they still formed an opinion and they left me a Bible verse on my page. I probably would want to meet up with somebody like that.
I wish people would be able to, and I hope I say this because I've said this to you before off camera. I don't know if I'm gonna say it as eloquently now, but you're my girlfriend and you know my heart.
I know your heart.
But I wish that people were able to have a glass of wine with you and just a good conversation.
Yeah.
Because you are one of the smartest people I know.
Oh my goodness, I say that all the time. I love talking to Melyssa. She is an intellectual.
Aren't I a fun drunk too?
Oh,
aren't I a fun drunk? Oh, speaking of which, I was just puking out the side of my girlfriend's car the other night.
And then there's that.
I'm just happy I didn't fall in it this time.
That I was throwing her way. And
sorry, my bad. I'm just glad I didn't fall in it this time because I have barfed outside the door of an SUV and then fell in.
You're such a classy lady.
Such a classy lady. Yeah, I know. Okay, so listen. So I wanted to ask you guys a question before we wrap up the show because I know that you got a hard out, Miss Motherfucker. Who
I can stay.
She can stay.
Right, I can stay.
Yeah. Okay. She's got time.
Tag team. Damn.
No. Okay. Who ain't leaving is that one.
Okay. Well, this is what I wanted to get your thoughts on because it's kind of piggybacking off of what you were saying earlier, where you make excuses for the person that you're in a relationship with. So there's people who stay in unfaithful relationships just for the sake of like having one. I mean, what are your thoughts on that? And would you do it if you knew that your significant other was stepping out? Would you stay? I mean, I wouldn't. No,
I mean, but it's always easier said than done, and it's hard. It's not as easy. Like I have wanted to leave, but didn't leave as soon as I wanted to. Like I spoke it, but my actions didn't show it, you know? And it takes sometimes, some people are stronger than others. Cause some people one time it's like, bye, they shut the door. They ain't gonna look back and they ain't even thought about you no more. And it's over. And I wish I could be one of them people, but I'm not. I am gonna kind of like take some more abuse before I figure, like I know I need to leave. Whatever.
The dick is so good.
You've been dickmatized.
The way that dick is set up,
though. Leave on Thursday, though. I promise Thursday.
Just one more time. And I'm not going to hop
But you
back
gotta
on
leave because what you learn is that it ain't never going to stop and you just hurting yourself. And you're just breaking your own heart. And it's just a punishment to yourself. So you have to learn to build up that strength and that willpower to walk away.
Do your Kegels on the way out the door. Strengthen everything, girl.
You guys know I hire slow and fire fast.
I hear that. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
People are like, what happened to? I'm like, who? What?
Oh, girl.
Oh, girl, bye.
I dated a guy before who was cheating on me like he was getting a trophy for it.
Fuck.
I mean, the man got all the plaques. When I first got
hate you so much.
Am I lying? Where's the lie? Where's the lie, girl? Right when I first got to BET, he was actually the guy that I was dating, and I think the thing that hurts me the most is that I was paying my way through college, paying for the place that we lived in together. I was helping him out because he wanted to be a producer for rap artists and stuff like that. So, back home in Houston, we were like a small little power couple in our own little bubble. And, I would come back home from New York because,
right. I remember these days.
Back and forth. And this woman ran up on me in the club, and I knew he was cheating on me. But he told me one time we were just coming out of the doors to the church, and he was like, "God told me not to cheat on you again," and use my religion against me. The man was Satan himself incarnate, right? So this girl ran up on me at the club and was like, "Oh, I fucked your man on Monday."
Wow.
No. And then proceeded.
Hi, nice to meet you, bitch.
Then proceeded to describe the bedroom, the new sheets that I had just bought before I left to go out of town. So I knew she came with all the receipts.
Right.
And I still stayed.
Wow.
At that time, because I was young and dumb. You know what I mean? So, but I needed that experience because now I know. You know what? I'd kill you if you cheat on me. I'm gonna legit
cut you.
I'm Creole and I'm a Scorpio. I will burn your motherfucking house down. And I'll probably sleep with your father just to piss you off.
I can't stand you. Now you just
we're Scorpios, man.
I'm just talking.
We do a lot of that
I'll
too.
sit God on you though.
Right. Take that.
He'll get you.
Amen.
Yes. It's the best way I can fight you. On my knees in prayer.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we've all been there before, and it's usually in your youth that you kind of like overlook things like that, or whatever the case is. And then as you get older, you're like, "Am I really doing this?
Yeah, can't be life."
Yeah, no. There's no way that I would tolerate infidelity in a relationship. I've just come too far.
Because men aren't. You come home with a big old belly of someone else's baby. You mean to tell me that man is gonna stay? But men will bring home all these extracurricular children. So where does this child come from?
Right.
Like whose baby is this?
Yes.
And so I'm supposed to stay with you with all the fresh kids?
Yes.
Well, you never know, because you have seen men who've been with women who had tons of kids and none of the kids is theirs. You're like, well, she must got some good pussy. But
I call that fly paper pussy.
The who?
Fly paper pussy.
Oh, just stick to you, huh?
Yeah. Fly paper pussy.
How did I know that and you didn't know?
I'm gonna learn today.
Yeah, you will.
See, y'all learn something. Fly paper pussy. Yeah.
Just stick to you.
So you never know what people will do. You know,
you're right.
Yeah. Infidelity is just something that I'm just not going to tolerate, just because. Well, first of all, I'm a natural born detective.
Yeah, you are.
So there's
sleuth.
Yeah, I'm a sleuth. There is no way. You listen. You can't put.
You want a code broke? Call Mel.
Exactly.
Mel will have your passcode. All your email logins.
I just say you can't be slick to a can of motherfucking oil.
Okay.
No, you can't. No, you can't. On that note, I'm going to thank my guests for dropping by today.
Oh, it was so much fun.
I felt like this was like a church. Like we got a sermon and maybe like a Bible verse here and there.
Good.
Preach church, hallelujah. I loved it.
I caught your shade, Mel.
No way.
Before you got here, because Mel's guy was like, pick a song. And Mel was like, not a gospel song. What? First of all, that was very bitter and nasty. Let's just start there.
Tell it about herself.
I listen. I got to do it for the audience. You know what I'm saying? So
what makes you think they don't want to hear some Kirk Franklin stomp? They may want to be saved on the way out. Hello, where two or more gathered.
Whoa, in his name.
We will try. We will try that another time. And I'm about to go separate the fuck out of these two. Okay, so Tocarra and Alesha Reneé, I love you guys to bits. I thank you so much for coming in. And I know that Gio and Jason are really, really grateful that you guys, well, maybe they might be a little scared because you guys did a really good goddamn job. Yeah, exactly.
We came out here to slay.
Girl power.
Yes.
Hello.
All day.
Exactly.
All day.
And I want to thank you all for listening today. You're tuned into Hollywood Unlocked. Peace out, everybody.